for the Bruins. They're going to bring in a little bit bigger package, including somebody they don't even have on the roster.
Oh, we love that.
It's my favorite. Hopefully he won't get the ball. He's going to line up at tight end, whoever that guy is. Strang has Maples with him in the backfield. Maples 5'8", 165 pounds. And he'll get the handoff out of the shotgun formation. He's hit instantly. Falls forward, maybe has a line of scrimmage, but that is it. In there on the tackle was Tegan Stem. He did get positive yardage. Oh, ooh. They're moving the sticks? Oh, they're going to say he got the first down. It was really close. And they'll credit him with that no measurement. So ball is at the 29. And they say that's all he needed.
Great job by Stem to come up from a safety position and make a tackle. What looked like no gain, but
he fell forward and got enough there. Man in motion, right to left, going to stop him in the backfield. Reverse it, throw it out into the flat. Ball is caught, immediately hit and dropped. On the catch for Brentwood, number 85, Ross Hendricks. Stem up again on the stop. He picked up a couple of yards.
Good job by Stem. Again, that's man on man there. He's just got to make that tackle or the guy's going to get by and probably score a touchdown. Good open field tackle, only a gain of 2 second.
You see early on, Dustin, Brentwood really trying out the perimeter of the Raider defense, trying to get the ball out on quick screens, everything in the flat, trying to get Coffee County moving side to side and out of the box. Strang has trips to the wide side of the field. He's looking that direction. Quick pass, has his man, immediately hit. That's Merrill again on the catch. And driving on the tackle is Gomez.
Good job by Xander. He looks like a gain of around 3. Actually give him 4. Going to be 3rd and 6.
The ball at the 35. They'll need the 39 for a new set of downs. Wouldn't be surprised to see Brentwood put this in the air. I don't think they're too confident in their ability to run short yardage, but we'll find out. New running back in the ball game. Strang going to throw a screen pass. Plenty of running room. First down yardage, sideline 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, and finally chased down and knocked out of bounds by Connolly. On the catch was number 41, Bobby Grimes. They're going to get this all the way down to the Red Raider 20. 51 yards on that pitch and catch.
Huge, just great throwback screen there. Great call by Brentwood. Coffee County was all flowing one way. They threw the throwback screen. Great blocking downfield. Big gain, first down gain there for Brentwood.
Got to wait on the change. They were set the wrong direction. Now they've made their way down there. Raiders stacking the box. Strang rolling to his right. Steps up in the pocket, directing traffic. Cuts that one loose, nearly intercepted. Incomplete. On the coverage for Coffee County was Connolly. He had his guy covered well and nearly got himself an interception. 2nd and 10. That time they made Strang go off script a little bit. He wasn't able to do what he wanted to do. Forced a decision.
Yeah, you can tell much more comfortable in the pocket with that size. Not near as comfortable running, trying to throw on the run. Good job by Coffee County defense there.
Watched them on film last week at Henry County. What they like to do with him is do what they did a moment ago on that screen. They like throwback passes. They like to get momentum, go almost like counters in the pass play. They like to move momentum one way and bring it back the other. He's got one in motion left to right here. He's got to hand it off. No, that's a fake. He's going to throw it over the middle, caught, and touchdown. Maybe it was an RPO or just a play pass. Either way, he finds Ross Hendricks on the slant over the middle. Hendricks catches it and is untouched into the end zone. 20 yards for the score with 4:09 to play in the first quarter.
Just a good drive there by Brentwood. Coffee County a couple of chances to get off the field. Brentwood completes the drive, 6 points on the board.
Boone Orem to snap. Jude Roberts to hold, and Fisher on the extra point attempt here. Snap is good, placement is down, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. 4:09 to play in the first quarter. Brentwood in front 7-0 on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Believing in the Red Raiders is a winning mentality. Coffee County Bank has been believing in better since 1975. Celebrating 50 years. Member FDIC.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
The inventory has never been better than it is right now at Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester. Stop by, check out their all-new Navigators and Ford trucks. The pre-owned side of the lot is full of inventory as well. Al White Ford Lincoln has vehicles for all budget ranges. Bad credit? No problem. Let Al White try to get you into a vehicle today. Stop by and see them at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Online at alwhiteMotors.com. You can trade right with Al White. Fisher to kick it off for the Bruins.
I can't see down that way, Josh. Is the band here tonight?
I think they're down there, Murray.
Can't see.
Stem.
Can't hear them.
Stem to return this kick, along with Matthew White. No Kane Dixon. Curious about that. Maybe Chandler can find out something. May just be taking a breather here. Line drive kick, a dirty kick. They kick this low, and they're going to make White pick it up. That may be a mistake. White to the sideline, 20, 25, 30, falling forward and stumbling to the 33-yard line. We'll take that, and here comes the Red Raider offense that had some positives on that first drive, just stalled out.
Yeah, they did. Good drive put together, just came up to midfield. It had a 4th and 3, decided to punt. Defense wasn't able to come through, but a nice drive to start the game for Coffee County. Kane Dixon looks to be okay, Josh. He's checking in at wide receiver, maybe just a personnel decision on kickoff.
J&G Pizza and Steakhouse, been a part of the community for over 50 years. They're proud supporters of Red Raider and Lady Raider athletics. Call in those carry-out orders. That pizza is perfect for Friday night football, Saturdays and Sundays. 728-9696, J&G Pizza, the official meal of the Friday Night Thunder team. One in motion right to left, that's White. Fake the handoff. Lowry will keep it, and he's stacked up immediately at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Kason Lowry.
Nothing go there, kind of an RPO there, fake to give the end around, just nothing to go for Lowry. Tried to keep it up the middle. Good read by Brentwood, stacking him up.
I mean, you got to figure Coffee County's offensive weapons. They know that Kason Lowry's legs are one of them. Brentwood, a well-coached team, going to keep an eye on him all night long. Dixon and White are wide left. Single receiver to the right is Schuster. Looking to throw. Caught out of the backfield across the 35, and falling forward to the 37 is Tez Garrett. About 5 yards, and sets up a third and manageable here as the Raiders need the 42 for a new set.
Good job by Garrett to go down there and get it. Got to see those big hands there, get those big paws on the football. Good catch by him. Able to squeeze out what he could, 3rd down 5.
Custom Auto and Rod Shop will have their cars and coffee tomorrow. Check out that cruise in from 9 to 12 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza. Hope to see you there. Chick-fil-A will be there. And so will Thunder Radio. Play action pass. Lowry rolling right in trouble. Fights through a couple of tackles. Can't fight through the 4th and the 5th hit, though. And he's going to be dropped for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 4th and long. And Coach Brandon Arman not happy with the execution there, and almost have to think the punt team's coming, and here they are.
Yeah, and it wanted to get a few yards there to make that 4th down decision easier. This one's an easy one here. It's 4th down and 9. Coffee County going to have to punt deep in their own territory, ball on their own 33.
Man back for Brentwood is Jones Merrill, and they're showing a lot of pressure. They went after a couple of punts last week at Henry County, and they're stacked up on the line of scrimmage here. Gaddis will need to get this off quickly. Low snap. Here comes pressure. He kicks it, but it's not going to go far. This is straight up in the air. It gets a great bounce, though, across the 50 to about the 46. So thankfully we got something on the bounce. Gaddis had a low snap, saw the pressure, and was just trying to get it off. At least got something out of that.
Yeah, we got about a 15, 17-yard roll, which was big. So
Coach Brandon Harmon has made his way to the bench, and he's sitting down with his quarterback. Be curious to hear what he's telling him.
He wants the whole offense. I think he's sat down, but I think he's calling for everybody. He's not happy with the start of the skill players.
22 yards on the punt, and Brentwood takes over at their own 45 with 1:48 to play in the first quarter. Strang has tight receivers this time, puts one in motion right to left, takes the snap, going to hand it off inside. Pulling tacklers across the 50 to the 49-yard line, number 41, Bobby Grimes. They're actually going to give him extra forward progress to the 48. Let that go a little too long.
Yeah, they did, but those Brentwood offensive linemen, they're going to do that. They're just going to keep piling on the pile and pushing forward, and they did there. They got an extra 2 yards.
Cash and checking out. He's doubled over on the sideline. I think they're short a player. Coffee County coach is frantically looking around. They only have 10 on the field. Late coming on for the Raiders. Number 24, Riley McBroom, a freshman who'll check in at linebacker. Under center for the first time tonight. Fake the handoff. Fake the end around. Strang cuts this loose deep. He's got a man, and he hauls it in down to the 10-yard line. High pointing the football was Caleb Shin. Gomez on the coverage. Shin had him. It was kind of a double play action. Fake the dive, fake the end around, and what really makes that happen, Dustin Murray, is all the protection for Strang. He was not pressured at all, and that play had time to develop, and he's going to pick up 38 yards, and it's 1st and goal.
Yep, 1st and goal. Big completion there across the middle. Xander Gomez, not bad coverage, trying to break it up, but as you mentioned, high point the footballs there, number 21, Caleb Shin, 1st down, Brentwood.
2 running backs in the backfield with Strang, 2 receivers to the right. The good ball by Strang. This time he's going to hand it off running left. Tough run for number 41, Bobby Grimes. A.J. Schuster tracks him down. Going to get a couple of yards there. Most of his yards on that play were horizontal. And that's going to end the first quarter. Brentwood in front 7-0 on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Second quarter when we come back. This is Red Raider football driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The LX series is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the U.S., built with premium features and the comfort and versatility to make your land your own. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Brothers Implement Company, 7593 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro.
Garrettson Stone and More on McMinnville Highway is your premium dealer for all things gravel and all things topsoil. When it comes to improving your home and property, Garrettson Stone has you covered. Decorative rock like Alabama Sunset and basic driveway and construction gravel. Premium grade topsoil. They sell trailers, and yes, they do deliver. Garrettson Stone offers the best price on gravel and rock because they harvest their own. Go see them at 8220 McMinnville Highway, right next to First Chance Market. Garrettson Stone and More. Come rock with us.
Part of football, but gets to your vehicle, and that's just part of life. Not if, but when you have body damage to your car, call my friends at Rod's Body Shop. They're locally owned and operated in Manchester. These guys work for you and with your insurance company. Call Chris and the team at Rod's Body Shop, 728-7288. You got to drive past the rest to get to the best. Ball at the 8-yard line officially. Brentwood's going to go with more of a tight power formation here. Strang is going to go under center with an offset eye. At the back of that is Grimes. Big fullback in the game, number 72, Philip Wink. Going to run behind Wink. Big hole. End zone. Touchdown Brentwood with 11:52 to play. They got in behind the 6'3", 238-pound lineman that lined up at fullback. And Grimes into the end zone. It's 13-0, with 11:52 to play in the first half on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Fisher on for the extra point.
Like Stem had a shot in the backfield, and Grimes does a good job of just kind of sidestepping him and just kind of dragging tacklers with him in the end zone.
2 possessions, 2 scores for the Bruins. Snap is good, placement is good. That kick didn't look clean, but it did go through the middle, and it's 14-0. Brentwood in front. This is Red Raider football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
I'm not going in there. Play for it.
All right, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got this.
Not sure. Everything in the stadium feels a little dead tonight. Don't know if that's the same feel on the sideline. Just a flat feeling, Chandler. Do you get that down there, or am I misreading?
Yeah, it's definitely more subdued down here than usual. Crowd's not really in it. Team trying to keep themselves in it, but with Brentwood's first quarter and that score right there at the beginning of the second quarter is kind of taking the wind out of the sails.
See if the offense can get it going. Coach Harmon had a meeting with his offense during that last break here. Fisher decides to kick this one high and into the end zone. No return opportunity here for Dixon, who was back in on kick return there. 1st and 10, Coffee County, their own 20. 11:52 to play in the first half, down 14-0. I am Josh Peterson. Dustin Murray is with me on the color commentary. Chandler England's down on the field. Holly Peterson, our staff photographer, is here tonight. You'll have photos later on Facebook and Instagram. Search for Thunder Radio. Big thanks to Watson Metals for making that happen.
Josh, his team with 2 possessions, 136 yards for Brentwood, 26 yards for Coffee County. So Coffee County offense really going to need to get something going. Defense on the other side of the ball really going to have to get some stops.
Kind of interesting. Lowry was late getting on the field there. But he's out there, and he's got Tez Garrett on his right hip. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and he's looking to throw. Ball is out, nearly intercepted. Stepping in front of that pass for Brentwood was number 36, Sam Laughlin, who was in his zone and reading Lowry's eyes, and he nearly threw a pick 6 right there. He was running right to it.
Yep, Lowry had to wait and let Kane Dixon get his eyes around, but you're exactly right. The linebacker, actually the safety, was reading his eyes, stepped in front, and just couldn't come up with it. Good break there for Coffee County, 2nd and 10.
Coffee County ran the ball well the first possession. And you don't want it, just because you're down 2 scores, I'm sure Coach Harmon doesn't want to go away from that.
Right.
You know, be able to run it a little bit. High snap here. Lowry's looking to throw. Deep ball down the field. A lot of air under it. Dixon runs under it. He's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Kane Dixon. What a beautiful ball from Kason Lowry. 80 yards to the house. Touchdown, Coffee County.
Just what we needed, Josh. Great play fake there by Lowry, and he put the air under it. Great job for Kane Dixon to run under it, but I'm telling you, that's a beautiful ball there from Lowry. Great separation by Dixon. Big touchdown by Coffee County.
Win every time on your home field. Run with John Deere equipment from Tri-Green Manchester, because getting more time to follow the Red Raiders and less time doing chores is a big win. Tri-Green, Interstate Drive, Manchester. Extra point is up and good. It's 14-7 with 11:33 to play in the first half on that 80-yard bomb from Lowry to Dixon. This is Red Raider football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Buying or selling property? Attorney Sean Trail in Manchester is your trusted partner, handling everything from contract to close. Need a will? He's got you covered there too. Now Sean has joined forces with attorney Patrick Swanson, and their team can handle comprehensive estate planning and trusts. For peace of mind, put your trust in attorney Sean Trail and attorney Patrick Swanson. 931-728-0419, SeanTrailAttorney.com.
How about about that, Dustin Murray?
That sure will. Great play, great answer there by Coffee County. Great job from Lowry to Kane Dixon. 2 plays, 80 yards. Coffee County, big score. And Josh, great setup too. The play before, great job of the offensive staff. We saw that safety creep up and try to get an interception. He was probably thinking to do the same again, and they took advantage of that and got over top of him.
Time for the Owens Provisions and Apparel kickoff. Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel at Owens. Trey Carone to kick it off for the Red Raiders. Kick comes down to the 18-yard line. Fielded by Brentwood there and bottled up on the sidelines. Carrying tacklers across the 25-yard line. I believe that was Boone Orem. Correction, that was Brody Peace on the carry. Tough yardage there for Peace.
Josh, I was going to chime in right there before that offensive possession, but Coach Harmon was talking to quarterback Cason Lowry about the safeties being flat-footed on the drive before, and we saw him bring it up on that short pass and then take advantage of it on the long pass.
Set him up. Fastball high, curveball away kind of thing.
That's exactly right.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Ball at the 36-yard line. That's where Brentwood will scrimmage. And a false start on the Bruins. Is getting an early start was Jones Merrill. Got to figure he was about to get that pass.
Yep, usually that's a tell sign.
Receivers jump early. They're probably the primary target on the route. So back it up. First penalty of the game, I think, on either team.
Yep, it was.
Not
Exactly
bad
right.
at 11:17 to play.
Not bad at all. Yeah, you usually don't see receivers jump off sides on run plays much.
Strang, just a sophomore, got a pretty good arm on him. Running back with him is Maples on his right hip. Trips to the wide side of the field. One in motion right to left. Now they're reversing back. Going to throw it backwards to him. That's a lateral for Merrill. Merrill trying to get the sidelines, and he is rattled out of bounds over there, and there comes the flags. Interesting, the head official threw that flag from 30 yards behind the play. Now, it probably was a late hit.
Hard to see that far sideline where exactly he went out of bounds and where the late hit's from, but 2 officials maybe saw the same thing.
Yeah, he saw 2 flags come in, and I'm afraid Coffee County's going to, instead what would have been about a 4 or 5 yard gain, is about to add 15. 2 officials chatting. We'll see if we can get the audio from the white hat. It's taking him a long time to announce this penalty. Would have been a gain of about 4. Now they're marking it off already. They caught on Elijah Vernon. Is Elijah Vernon in the game?
No, I don't think so. I think that's why Jet Trussler's putting his arms out like, who? We don't even have a 9 in here right now.
Yeah.
It was Hank Crabtree.
Okay.
8. Sounds a little more like it. Trips to the left. Thank you, Chandler. Sideline reports driven by Al White for Lincoln. Ball resting at the Bruin 49. Strang does the check with me. Hard count. Now he checks the sidelines. He's got trips to his left. Going to hand it off running that direction. A lot of running room, picking across the 40 up to about the 36-yard line is number 41, Bobby Grimes. And that's first down yardage for the Bruins. And they're getting their running game going a little bit after passing it so well.
Gain of about 15 there. First down Brentwood as they get down into Coffee County territory. Ball at the Coffee County 37.
Someone with some vision on that sideline said that Crabtree pulled up and held him up on contact over there. He didn't even hit the ground.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't see that far, so.
Ticky-tack.
Ball at the 37. 2-by-2. 1 running back. Strang rolling to his right, being pressured by Trussler. Now he's directing traffic. Scramble drill. He's got a man downfield. He's got him, and he's got a touchdown. Scrambled, and he hits Jackson Allen, who broke free on the scramble drill. Wide open. Strang threw a beautiful ball. 37 yards for the touchdown. Brentwood answers. Secondary for Coffee County struggling to hang on to that's a long time to hold coverage.
Yeah, it is. And we saw Strang on the run earlier, not throwing an accurate pass. That one was on the money. And Josh, he started 9 of 10 in this one, 2 touchdown passes.
May make the headline segment on Friday Night Thunder later. Those guys are always looking for good storylines. Strang's off to a good start. Extra point, snap is good, and kick is up and through. 21-7, 10:24 to play in the first half on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Raiders receive the kickoff, and we come back. This is Coffee County football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln on Thunder Radio and Raider TV.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Common John is fun.
I just love the people here.
We say all the time, our saying is, we are Common John, because there is no John, it's us.
Don't miss it.
Call BB today, 931-409-2590. That's BB Brown.
He probably can even sell a house up in Brentwood.
Probably could.
Probably get more commission up there.
I bet so. A little bit more average home, you think, up there?
Yeah, home prices and such.
Yeah.
Brentwood has filled in a few more fans here since the start of the game. Fisher to kick it off. He's got the leg to kick it deep. Sometimes they'll just dirty kick it, and that's what they're going to do here. This is going to bounce at the 12. Clean pickup back there for Matthew White. White up to the 30, and he's twisted down there. Now, they intentionally will just kind of dirty kick that, make you field it. I'm not sure why they do that. When you can just kick it to the end zone. Whatever. We'll take it, the 30. We'll take an extra 10.
Yeah, for sure. Guess hopefully you're going to bobble it around a little bit and then get better coverage. But
gotten some clean bounces so far.
Yeah, we have. A little home cooking.
When it's time for your next project around the home, think about Norman Electric to get your electricity work done. I've used Matt Norman to wire my home and later my building addition. Great service, quality work, and friendly pricing. Norman Electric, 607-2274. Hand off to Tez Garrett, working his way right and then cutting it up inside tackle at the 33-yard line. Give him 3.
Good job, Garrett. Keep 2 hands on the ball. Brentwood ripping in it there, but good job by Garrett to hold on to it. Picked up the 3, 2nd and 7.
The cheerleaders have their junior cheerleaders with them tonight, so it's a big crowd of cheerleaders down in front of us, probably 50 kids down there. Pretty cool to watch. 2nd and about 7, 2 receivers to the left. That's the same side that Garrett's lined up on, and Lowry's looking that way. Now his eyes work back to the right, looking for Dixon on the sideline, incomplete. Ball was high, and Dixon nearly took out Holly down there. Look out. I can't afford medical bills.
Is that camera okay?
Yeah, I'm more worried about the camera probably than I am the health of Holly.
I think she needs a vacation.
3rd and 7. Get behind some of those bigger guys, yeah? Roll to the left. Lowry. Looks like he's going to tuck this and try to run for it, and he's pulled down at the last minute. I think he's just short by a yard. He's at the 39. He needed the 40. Somebody grabbed him at the last minute and yanked him down. And Coffee County's going to send out the heavy package. They're going to go for this. Here comes Hank Crabtree, Barrett, Schuster into the game. Down 21-7. They're figuring they can't give the ball back to Strang.
Lowry a little shaken up after that play. See if he goes to him here, but look like he really banged the knee on the ground as he went down on that last play.
Brentwood shifting a lot of people around up front. Lowry's going to go under center here. Going to hand it to Garrett running left. There was a lot of penetration, and he didn't get it. The left side of that line kind of got collapsed there, and Coffee County could not get 1 yard. In fact, they're going to lose a yard or 2 on that play, and Brentwood will take over with 8:42 to play in the first half and a 21-7 lead. And they got the ball in a good position. They're at the Red Raider 38.
Josh, everything you need to customize your ride is available at Custom Auto and Rod Shop in Manchester. They can install raising and lowering kits, custom wheels and tires, and all things mobile, audio, and video. They can even install a backup camera, basic CD players, or all the super fancy stuff. And they do spray and bed downers for your truck. 5-star rated on Google. Go see Avery at Custom Auto at Rod Shop at 807 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Ball on the right hash, trips to the wide side of the field. Maples is on the right hip of Strang. Shotgun formation, Strang looking to throw. No surprise here. He's going to chunk one down the sidelines, going for the throat and over the head of his intended receiver. Dixon was on the coverage there. He was step for step with him. Would have taken a perfect ball, and it was just a little too high for number 21, Caleb Shin, who's caught a deep ball already today.
Yep, 32-yarder earlier for Shin. Really good quarterback play from Gavin Strang. Just a sophomore, as Josh has mentioned, but very accurate passer here for Brentwood.
And Brentwood's got a lot of younger guys down there. Second down. Going to hand it off this time. No, he pulls it out and throws it out into the flat, and Xander Gomez goes down low on a big guy. Ball pops out, but it's late. Going to be a yard or two. Gomez with the tackle. Stood up Cooper Mullins, who is 6'1", 188. Xander Gomez is 5'7", about 150.
Yep.
Maybe.
Listed as a tight end, so great job by Xander to come up and hit the big guys as well. Big third down here for the Coffee County defense.
Third and about 8. Now, Fisher, he's got a good leg. I don't know if they would try one from that deep. They'd be about 53 yards. 2 receivers either side. Raiders showing some pressure. Now they're going to back out of it. Only going to rush 3 and drop 8 here. Strang rolling to his right. Going to scramble, and he's got a first down. Lowers his head, and Dixon gets him. He just scrambled, and there was nobody in the flats, no defenders in the flats. And he was able to get the first down up to the 25-yard line, gain of 13.
Yep, good run by him. But as you mentioned, Coffee County just had their back to the runner there as they were looking downfield for the passer, and good job by Strang just to keep it. Saw the defense had his back to him, picked up that first down. Drive continues for Brentwood.
On the scramble, when the receiver went deep down the sideline, took the defenders with him. Tight formation here. Grimes in at tailback. Going to hand it off to him. Inside run, not a lot doing there. This Raider defense stacks that up, maybe a half a yard. Stick around at halftime. We'll have the Southland Pharmacy halftime show. We'll get back to the Friday Night Thunder studio. Court Steer have some highlights from the first half and scores from around the area. And stick around after the game tonight for the Friday Night Thunder postgame show. We'll carry all the way up to 11 p.m. It's the best coverage you're going to find. It's on Thunder Radio and our whole network of stations. 2nd and 9. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Strang looking to throw. Rolling to his left, now he sets up those back to his right. Saw that on film a lot last week. He's got Grimes. Got first down yardage, and he's knocked down, but not until he gets inside the 10-yard line. Going to get to about the 9. Crabtree on the stop. I'm going to move him forward, maybe even to the 8-yard line. Gain of 17.
Goodness. Just having their way offensively. Everything they touch turns to gold right now.
Again, you roll him to the left, get the defensive flowing that way, and throw it back to the right. Just not a lot back there. Strang looking to throw on 1st and goal. Being pressured, dropping back, throws it away, and throws it right to the official. There's the side judge there. So incomplete. There was Warwick pressuring him, Xander Warwick. I was hoping we could get a sack for cash there, but Strang eluded the sack and was able to throw it away. 2nd down.
It's good to see us make him uncomfortable there. Definitely not very comfortable rolling to his left, and Coffee County had a player there for that rollout.
Well, he's going to go under center and hand it to Maples, running off right tackle and just powering his way into the end zone. Ran through 2 tackles. Touchdown Bruins with 5:41 to play in the first half, and Brentwood starting to make it get a little lopsided here. It's 27-7 on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Believe in better. Since 1975, Coffee County Bank celebrating 50 years. Coffee.bank, member FDIC.
Tell the depth Brentwood has. They just keep rolling running backs in and out of there, rolling receivers in and out, and they've all been very good to this point.
Orem to snap. Fisher for the PAT. He's a perfect 3 for 3 so far. He's a perfect 4 for 4. 28-7, 5:41 to play in the first half.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Bush Insurance Agency has all of your insurance needs covered under one roof. From auto to home, business insurance, bond, health insurance, life insurance, recreation, and trucking insurance as well.
Contact Bush Insurance Agency on the square in Manchester or at 728-4605.
Keenan with the Owens Provisions and Apparel kickoff. Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel. Go and get that Christmas shopping started. I don't mention that word, but it's
Crazy.
October.
It is.
104 West 4th Street in Manchester. Try them Olakides. I'm going to head to the beach tomorrow. I'm going to take my Olakides I got from Owens, and I'm going to take my Ice Mule Cooler. Cooler.
I like Cooler.
Cooler. High, short kickoff. Well, it's not that short. It's fielded at the 2-yard line, and this time not a lot of running room. Upended before getting to the 20 is Stem.
It's short for him.
Yeah.
It wasn't 10 yards in the back of the end zone.
I think that was more intentional. So instead of bouncing the kick, they leave it a little short of the end zone. Put it in the landing zone, I want to call it, in the NFL, don't they? Ball at the 18-yard line. 5:35 to play. If you just joined us, Coffee County needing to get something going offensively. After the game, stick around for our player of the game, presented by All Creatures Veterinary Clinic. Locations in Manchester, Tullahoma, Morrison, and Mont Eagle. They have the staff and resources to serve all your vet care needs. AllCreaturesVetTN.com. Raider offense needs to melt about 5 minutes of clock and score. And we're going to get movement here on Coffee County, I believe, before the snap. See if we can get the audio from the white hat. Guy spends more time turning his mic on.
Offense number 77, the 5-yard penalty.
Dylan Castillo, the sophomore guard, the guilty party. I bet the players just love having that audio now, so you know exactly who the penalty's on.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't used to be the case, you know.
Yeah.
1st and 15.
Your mom after the game, I heard your name.
2 receivers to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield. This time going to hand it off inside to Jet Trussler, who powers his way near first down yardage. I think he may have it. We've not seen a lot of Jet Trussler touching the football the last little bit. Maybe the medicine they need.
I like that there, and it's going to be close to first down yardage. First carry for Jet, and looks like he's going to get 14, and it's going to be 2nd and 1.
And ball at about the 27.5. Needed the 28. And Trussler, kind of the guy that they would sneak in and get the ball into, but almost always seem to get big plays. Now Jordan Thompson in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. One of those is Matthew White. They put him in motion. Kaysen fakes it to him on the jet and keeps it. Runs across the 30 to the 31. And that's enough for a First Vision Bank first down. Coffee County with 4:46 to play in the half.
Only the second one in the first half for Coffee County. Had the big play on the touchdown, but only the second First Vision Bank first down. Good job by Lowry. Good read, pick up 3 in that First Vision Bank first down there.
We'll have an interview with Coach Harmon at halftime. Chandler's down there cooking up some questions. See what I did there?
I like
He's cooking up some questions.
We'll see if he can cook him up a uniform. We'll let Chandler play some defense second half.
Screen set up. This should be an incomplete. They're going to say this is a catch and a fumble.
No way.
They're going to say this is a catch and a fumble.
No way.
And if they rule it that way, it's going to be Brentwood ball. But there's no way that's a catch and a fumble. That's an incomplete pass.
Somebody's just got to blow a rule incomplete. Even one of the officials was looking back like, no, there's no.
I think they're going to rule this incomplete. Coffee County trying to set up a screen. Ball was dropped. Let's get some word from the white hat here. Maybe. Working on that mic pack. Just signal it.
Yeah, we got you. There you go.
Incomplete pass. All that work. Brentwood knew that. They didn't even argue.
No.
They were just trying to kind of will it to happen. Feel like we lost a yard on the play, though. Thought we were at the 31. Now we're at the 30. How does that happen?
I don't know. The ball does to look to be moved back.
It's 2nd and 10 from the first down sticks at the 41. Lowry, deep pitch to Thompson running left. Tripped up in the backfield, nothing. Shooting into the backfield, making the stop was number 20, Bodie McKellar. And he lost a lot of yardage. That 1 yard I was talking about a minute ago really doesn't matter now. He's going to take it all the way back to the 23. He lost 7 or 8 yards, depending on where we were supposed to be. And now it's 3rd and about 17, maybe 18.
That's just a straight 7-yard loss on a straight pitch, too. Great job by the defensive back from.
That looked like McKellar had seen that on film and just sold out on that. Had that been a fake, Coffee County would have been in good situation. But McKellar looked like he knew that was coming.
Maybe something you can go to later. You fake that pitch and then hit the receiver that McKellar's got just right on the seam, and maybe something Coffee County can look at later.
3rd and a long, long way to go as we approach 3:20 to play in the first half. Not a lot in the playbook for this. Lowry rolling right. He's immediately pressured. Flips it downfield, looking for Dixon through his hands, and incomplete. He was near the sticks. Don't know if he would have had it, but incomplete anyway, and that's going to send out the punt team.
And not the drive Coffee County wanted. There were 3:11 remaining in the first half, down by 3 scores. And
Brentwood able to pick up 1 first down.
Yeah, Brentwood going to have a chance to put another score up here, and then they're going to receive the second half kickoff. So,
Geddes.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, Geddes to punt this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I thought you were done. Merrill is back at the 40.
I'm just rambling.
A lot of pressure stacked up on that line of scrimmage. Brentwood's going to drop some people out. Now we got flags. Let's see who this is on. It may be on Brentwood. They may have got off sides. Lined up in the neutral zone there, and so Coffee County will get a free 5. Unfortunately, it's still 4th and about 13. Merrill back at his own 35. Geddes has a pretty good leg. Last time he had to rush the kick because of the pressure. Brentwood has a lot of people there. They back a couple out. That's a high snap. He catches it, gets away a high spiral. That's in the lights. Merrill falls to the ground just trying to catch that. Back at the 40. Beautiful punt from Geddes. I'm going to mark this at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, when he gets a hold of it, he's a weapon. We hadn't had a weapon at the punting position in a long time, and Geddes is that. Beautiful punt there, beautiful hang time. Nowhere to go.
Just 31 yards on the punt, but you'll take that.
Yeah.
Considering no return. And Brentwood at their own 41, 2:59 to play. They have all 3 timeouts to work with.
Is there ever a chance for Coffee County to get a turnover? Now's the time.
2 receivers to the left. Strang fakes the handoff, zips it to a receiver at the 45-yard line. That's number 11, Dylan Jackson. Catches it as he's going to the ground. Gain of 4. That was a long hold, almost like that was an RPO. Strang elected to throw it and got 4 yards out of it. Coffee County defensive front a little banged up this week. Number 51, Graham Collins, not dressed tonight. 1 receiver, and he is way wide right. He's over there outside the numbers. Everybody else is at the line of scrimmage, pretty much inside the tackle box. Strang going to hand it off on the end around, headed toward the Brentwood sideline. About 4 or 5 yards for Ross Hendricks on the carry, up to the 49-yard line. Short of the first down, needs one more. We're at 2 minutes to play. No 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout in high school football, so the clock continues to roll through the 2-minute mark. I think it's probably 2 down territory for Brentwood here if they don't get it. Strang has a running back on his right hip. Gonna hand it to him. He's got plenty of room. First down, he's finally tripped up by Gomez. That was Maples on the carry, and he's gonna get all the way up to the Red Raider 39-yard line, gain of 11, make it 12. And a first down, and now Brentwood will start to speed the pace up a little bit as the clock's inside of a minute and a half. Three receivers to the left.
We can.
Got ourselves a heckler in the stands tonight, do we? I don't even know who he's talking about.
He's talking to one of the officials. I'm not sure who.
One in motion left to right. Now they're going to reverse him back to where he was. Strang fakes that pass, looking down the field, and he checks it back down to Merrill. Merrill across the 40 to the 37-yard line. So not much, just a couple of yards. And Brentwood may burn a timeout here. No, they're signaling in plays. I'm sorry, they've got 3 timeouts. They're not going to use one. And there it is. Timeout brought to you by Steve Jernigan Realty, featuring the finest realtors in the business, including Deanne McKenzie, Dusty White, and Lindsey Perry. 931-954-0206. SJRHomesearch.com. 37 seconds to play. First half. Brentwood leading 28-7 and driving.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Elk River Public Utility District, your hometown natural gas provider since 1955.
With crisp fall nights coming soon, you will be tempted to turn on the heat, and that is the best time to have natural gas. Natural gas heating is more comfortable and energy efficient. With natural gas, you'll never run out of fuel. Stop by any of our Elk River Public Utility District offices and let us explain the many advantages of natural gas. Call us at 931-455-9311
or visit irpud.com.
Bruins score here, Dustin Murray. It's pretty much a dire situation if you're Coffee County. You got to get a stop.
Yeah, you really do. You need one here. And just been a great night for Strang. He's on fire. He's got 13 completions to 7 different receivers, Josh. So great night for him.
Got to figure he's certainly throwing. 2 receivers either side, and he is looking to throw. He's rolling hard to his right, fires it to the sideline, and misfires this one over the head of number 25, Tyler Chastain. And that makes it 3rd and 9 for the Bruins. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. Almost certainly 2 down territory. Doubt they're kicking any field goals and probably aren't punting from the 38 of Coffee County. So they'll have a couple of opportunities to get this. The clock is more of the issue. Coffee County, a late sub, Grayson Sadler checking in. We saw him get a lot of playing time last week at Smyrna. 2 receivers either side. Strang, deep drop. Pressured, steps up, gets away from Trussler, rolls to his right, directing traffic. He's got a man wide open down at the 10-yard line, shakes a tackle, and shakes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Brentwood. Number 7, Jackson Allen, the 6', 175-pound senior, caught that ball, shook one tackle, and walked into the end zone. Coffee County had a chance to get him out of bounds at about the 10.
Yep. And
missed the tackle, didn't wrap up there. And it's 34-7.
Yep, 2 missed open field tackles there after all day to throw. Well, Strang a great job of escaping the pressure and then finding the receiver downfield, but missed opportunities there for the Raider defense.
Extra point coming for Fisher. He's a perfect 4 for 4 tonight. Snap is good. Placement is down. Make him 5 for 5 tonight. 35-7, 16 seconds to play on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. This is Red Raider football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Gilly Construction and Gilly Crane. Household names, not only right here in Coffee County, but across the entire country. Gilly Construction is an established concrete reinforcement company continuously operating for more than 5 decades, and Gilly Crane has been right there with them, proudly serving the Southeast. Gilly Construction and Gilly Crane have been proud supporters of Coffee County athletics for over 50 years. GillyConstruction.com, GillyCrane.com.
West 4th Street, downtown Manchester. Go by and see Will. The family owned and operated. Those guys do a really good job. I really like those Olakai shoes over there. Fisher. To kick it on for Brentwood. Coffee County down 35-7. I'd like for them to do one of those dirty kicks, give you a chance to run it back. And they are going to kick it into the end zone. They probably knew that as well.
Yep.
You got 3 timeouts, but not a lot of time here, Dustin Murray. I don't know if you just hand this off and call it a day, or if you try to chunk one down the field. You're down 35-7. I don't know that you can really hurt yourself.
All right, yeah, I'm chunking it. You know, you got nothing really to lose here. Your chunk that you did complete is your touchdown. So if you can get Kane Dixon behind the defense, maybe take that shot or let him go up and get one.
Brentwood has been impressive tonight. Coffee County has made a few mistakes at times, and I think they may just take a knee here.
They might do it.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're not overly impressive as far as size. They've got some big guys, but just play very well, good football, don't they?
Well coached, and Casey Lowry's going to take a knee and take this thing into the locker room. Tough first half for Coffee County, 35-7. The score on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Believe in better, Coffee County Bank. Since 1975, member FDIC. Let's see if Chandler can grab Coach Harmon here and see what they're going to talk about at halftime. Coffee County, to date, probably the most disappointing first half they've had all year. And Coach Harmon's going to just buzz on into the locker room, so we won't get a chance to chat with him. Shortened halftime. I'm all about that. 14 or 15 minutes on the clock. So take note of that back at the studio. We got halftime stats momentarily. So y'all don't.
Hey, I think the officials maybe not, if he's talking to you or not.
Not talking to me. All right. So we've got halftime show brought to you by Southland Pharmacy. We'll come back for stats with Dustin Murray in just a little while. Coffee County trailing 35-7. At the half.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Raiders down 35-7 at the half. It was not a pretty first half, and the stats reflect that. Let's go over to Dustin Murray with halftime stats, financed by People's Bank and Trust Company.
You're exactly right, Josh. Just 124 yards on offense tonight for the Red Raiders in the first half, and that 80 yards of that came on one play, so only 44 yards total after the 80-yard completion. Leading rusher is it's Jet Trussler. He's got 1 carry for 14 yards. Tez Garrett has 4 carries for 8. Jordan Thompson has 3 carries for none. Quarterback Cason Lowry, 4 carries for 5 yards. Lowry through the air is 3 of 7 for 97 yards and a touchdown. 80-yard completion to Kane Dixon. He has that reception for 80 yards and a score. Matthew White has a catch for 12. Tez Garrett has a reception for 5. Unofficially, 2 first downs in the first half for Coffee County. They did turn the football over on downs once and punted the ball 3 times in the first half. Again, total yards 124 from scrimmage for the Red Raiders. In the first half for Brentwood, 291 yards from scrimmage for the Bruins in the first half. Leading rusher is Bobby Grimes. He has 5 carries for 33 yards in the score. Zach Maples, 3 carries, 22 yards in the score. Ross Hendricks had a carry for 4 yards. Quarterback Gavin Strang had a carry for 10. Strang in the air in the first half was great. 14 of 18, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns. Leading receiver in terms of yardage is Jackson Allen. He's got 2 receptions for 75 yards and 2 scores. Jones Merrill, 5 receptions for 19. Dylan Jackson, a reception for 4. Cooper Mullins, 1 catch for 2. Bobby Grimes out of the backfield has 2 catches for 62. Ross Hendricks, 2 catches, 22 and a score. And Caleb Shin, 1 catch for 32 yards. That's 7 different receivers with a reception tonight for Brentwood in the first half. Unofficially, 7 first downs in the first half for the Bruins. They have no turnovers, did not punt, and did not attempt a field goal. Again, total yards at the half, 291 for the Bruins of Brentwood, 124 for the Red Raiders of Coffee County. Stats brought to you by our good friends at People's Bank and Trust Company here in Manchester. They make switching banks easy with dedicated personnel ready to assist you. Visit them at 1203 Hillsborough Boulevard. People's Bank and Trust, people you know, people you trust.
Good work by the Coffee County Band at halftime. Raiders trailing 35-7. Second half action next.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Manchester's newest coffee bar, the Golden Hour Coffee Bar, is now open from the same owners as the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, and they open up bright and early, 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday. That means tomorrow they'll be open and ready for you. They've got hot and cold coffees. They've got a jalapeno cheddar scone that I highly recommend. They got some muffins and other breakfast goodies as well, and their fall seasonal drinks are out, including their banana bread latte. Try that out. Yes, 216 North Irwin Street, downtown Manchester, the Golden Hour Coffee Bar. Brentwood receives the second half kickoff. Unfortunately, they already lead 35-7.
Yeah, 5 possessions for Brentwood, Josh. 5 opportunities. They came away with points, and Coffee County desperately going to need a stop. If Brentwood scores points here, it's going to be a running clock here in the second half, and not a whole lot of opportunity for Coffee County to get much done.
Carone to kick it off left to right on your radio dial. The Owens Provisions and Apparel second half kickoff. Kick off your fall with Owens Provisions and Apparel. Great apparel over there for fall time. Good Christmas gifts, maybe a gift card. Brentwood not late getting their kick return team out here. Like they didn't have plenty of time to get ready. Here they go. In the post game, we'll head to Court Steer and Jonathan Oliver for the Friday Night Thunder post-game show. That'll go until 11 o'clock, so y'all be sure to stick around for that. Scores from all around the state, interviews with coaches and media folk from all around the area. Best coverage there ever was. Carone left to right on your radio dial. 35-7. Let's see if the second half treats Coffee County any better. Got a whistle and we're ready to go. Carone, low line drive, onside kick. Ball's loose on the ground. I think Brentwood got on top of it. It was number 14, McGager Sutherland. The up man, it hit him, and then he was able to still get on it. Coffee County right there, but unfortunately not able to jump on it.
Not a bad onside kick. Not sure if that was planned or not, but I like that.
I think he was trying to kick it hard. Yeah, I think he was trying to just kick it short, and it happened to hit McGager.
Kind of wonder why they don't try that more in onside kicks in the pros. Is just kick it real hard and hope you hit somebody.
Ball at the 46 of Brentwood. And Strang is back out there at quarterback. Puts one in motion left to right. Takes the snap, hands it off inside. Some running room. About 8 yards or so for number 44, Zach Maples. Up to the Red Raider, 46.
And that's 8 yards, Josh, before he's ever touched. So big hole up front for Brentwood, and the ability to rotate players in and out. The Bruins do that, 2nd down and 2.
And that's one thing that Coffee County has started to show a lot the past couple of weeks is the lack of depth. You're starting to see that as the season wears on. A lot of guys that don't get breaks, and as the season goes, other teams that may have fresher people that will start to show up. 2nd and 2. Strang has 2 receivers on either side. He's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to his tailback. Big hole all the way up to the 30-yard line. Number 44, Zach Maples, before Jet Trussler pulls him down. Gain of 16. First down for the Bruins. Going to back him up to the 31. Still a pretty good run there. Lots of room in the first 2 runs of the half. Brentwood's offensive line has blown open some big holes. Grimes in it, running back with Strang. Coffee County's got everybody walked up on the line of scrimmage. No safeties deep here. Strang pulls it out, rolling right, being pressured. Flips it out into the flat. He had a man over there. That was his running back, Grimes. Could not hang on to it. Coffee County has a player down at the 30-yard line. Face down, trainer out to check on him. We'll get the injury report when we come back. 10:31 to play, 3rd quarter. Raiders trailing 35-7.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Unity Medical Center, we're not just at the heart of Manchester healthcare, we're also on the field. Proudly supporting our local athletes, Unity Medical Center helps provide an expert athletic trainer for Coffee County High School. We are dedicated to keeping our local athletes safe and at peak performance both on and off the field. Because community health is our goal and local sports are our pride. Unity Medical Center, your health, our mission, your athletes, our athletes. UnityMedicalManchester.com.
Calling all sports fans, a winning attitude has the Pennant Spirit apparel to complete your look. All new colors, every color combination. Get your favorite gear glitter lettered and personalized at A Winning Attitude. Have your trophies made at A Winning Attitude. Sports accessories can be found at A Winning Attitude. Shop the Red Raider rack at A Winning Attitude. For all things sports, it's A Winning Attitude. 111 Murfreesboro Highway in Manchester.
Xander Warwick, the injured Red Raider, walks off with assistance. Looked like the right leg or the right ankle. Chandler England will get us an update. Strang under center. Fakes the handoff, fakes the end around, throws it short. Nothing doing. It was caught. But Tegan Stem stood up Bobby Grimes. He's going to lose some yardage here. Back to the 33. Make it 3rd and about 13 for Brentwood. One of the first negative plays they've had in a while.
Yeah, it might be the first negative play all night. To be actually, besides the first play of the game on the completion that lost a yard. But, yeah, good job right there by Coffee County defense. Good job. Nice read by Tegan Stem.
And puts the Bruins in 3rd. And a little bit tougher situation here. Strang drops back. Got plenty of time. Checks it down at the 30-yard line, shakes a tackle, reversing field, first down yardage at the 20, rumbling out of bounds or knocked out of bounds by Dixon at the 15 is number 44, Zach Maples. I don't know how he avoided that many tacklers, but he's going to get the first down. Going to get about 16 yards, maybe 17, up to the 14-yard line, and a first down for Brentwood inside the 20.
It's going to drive the Coffee County coaches crazy on film tomorrow or on Sunday.
Now, pursuit angles and tackling tonight have not been as clean as they would like, I'm sure. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Maples is the running back, and he'll take the handoff. Runs right into the line of scrimmage, then bullies his way forward to the 11, gain of 3. And Brentwood continuing to just churn in new players, new linemen, new running backs, new receivers. Two running backs in the backfield this time with Strang. One on either side. He is in the shotgun while resting in the middle of the field. Two receivers wide to the left. Strang going to hand it off, running right. Grimes this time. Not a lot. Maybe the line of scrimmage, if that. Maybe he got a little bit more. Let's see where they spot him. I think they're just going to give him the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 8:12 to play, 3rd quarter, 35-7, Brentwood leading. Been all Brentwood. Coffee County's one score, an 80-yard bomb from Kason Lowry to Kane Dixon, but otherwise Coffee County offensively has struggled tonight. Brentwood's brought in big Philip Wink at fullback, 6'3", 240 pounds. They're going to run behind him. Right side of the line, Brentwood pushing their way past the 10, up near the 6-yard line. They don't have enough for the first down. That was Grimes on the carry. Ball's at the 6. They need, I think, the 3. Maybe the 4. It's 4th and 2. They're not going to line up for a field goal. They're just going to try to get the first down here. Again, Wink in as the lead blocker. Going to run behind him again. Right side, he's got first down yardage, and he's got touchdown yardage. Bobby Grimes into the end zone with 7:12 to play. Make it 41-7. That'll start the running clock on this one. On the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. Believe in better. Believe in Coffee County Bank. Member FDIC. It's one of those things that's frustrating, Dustin Murray, because you know what's coming.
Yeah, You just can't stop it. That's the big push up front by that offensive line for Brentwood. Second touchdown of the game for Bryant Grimes, and as Josh mentioned, it's 41-7, extra point pending.
Fisher, a perfect 5 for 5 tonight on PATs. Snap is perfect. Placement is down. Kick is right through the middle. Make him 6 for 6. It's 42-7. 7:12 to play third quarter. You're listening to Red Raider football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Listening to Red Raider Sports on Thunder Radio delivers a feeling of pride and a sense of community. Well, at Riddle Trucking, they deliver too. Whether you need rock, topsoil, sand, or even itty-bitty gravel, call Bud Riddle at Riddle Trucking today. Riddle Trucking has been family operated and serving Coffee County for over 50 years now, helping to build all the places where we live, work, and play. Riddle Trucking, delivering what you need and proud to sponsor Red Raider Athletics. 931-728-7505.
Sideline down there. I know there's some injuries that we're dealing with. And you're in on the defensive huddle. Anything you've heard?
Yeah, Josh, Xander Warwick's going to be out for the rest of the game with a right knee injury. As far as the defense goes, they're just talking to the linebackers, especially about getting downhill and filling the gaps.
Injury report filled by Southland Pharmacy, where they know your name. 482 Interstate Drive, across from Unity Medical Center. Proud supporters of Coffee County football. Fisher, kicking off right to left on your radio dial. High spinning kick. I'm going to drive back Kane Dixon into the end zone. He won't even try to catch it. Coffee County will start 1st and 10. And we'll have a running clock the rest of the night. So, well, unless Coffee County were to score and get it back inside of 30. So it'll be a very quick moving second half, by the way. So take note back at the studio. May have to pick up a game of the week if we can find one. We'll see, though.
Big one down in
Lincoln County, Tullahoma tonight. I'm curious to see what that score is. I have not checked it. I'm sure the Friday Night Thunder team knows that.
We'll probably get an update here shortly, I bet. But, yeah, Coffee County a chance to work on something. Big deficit here for the Raiders, and, you know, maybe work on some stuff further down the playbook and see if you can get more plays, see if you find some stuff that works.
Cason Lowry, Tez Garrett in the backfield. Garrett gets the carry, running to the right, and not a whole lot. He's going to be slung down at the line of scrimmage, maybe half a yard for the Tasmanian Devil.
Who?
Holly's been begging me to work that in.
Score update from the Pent, Josh. 35-14, Lincoln County.
Ooh.
Over Tullahoma.
I tell you, Lincoln County's a good football team.
Yeah.
And it's going to lock up that region for them probably, depending on how things shake out. Second down, throw it to Garrett out of the backfield. He gets the shoulders upfield and crosses the 22 to the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot. Gain of about 3, 5:15 to play in the third quarter. J&G Pizza and Steakhouse has been a part of our community for over 50 years. They're proud supporters of Coffee County Athletics. Call in those carryout orders. That pizza is perfect football food on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. 931-728-9696 for J&G Pizza, the official meal of the Friday Night Thunder team. Next Friday, I get to sit in on Friday Night Thunder and get some of that J&G pizza. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's exactly right, yes.
3rd and 7, Lowry empties the backfield. Jordan Thompson, and he's going to throw it to him out of the backfield. Thompson trying to shake a man, crosses the 25 and knocked down to the 27. Maybe the 26 even. They're not going to give him that much. A gain of 3 for Thompson out of the backfield, makes it 4th down.
Friday Night Thunder, we will not be here next week, but Friday Night Thunder.
Friday Night Thunder continues.
No bye weeks for Friday Night Thunder.
No.
That's why they make the big bucks over there at the station.
100%. Those guys get the controlled environment, nice couches and seats, pizza. Wait till they see my setup next week. I'm going to roll in there with a custom setup, buddy. They don't even know. 4th down, Coffee County's going to keep the offense on the field. We're inside of 4 minutes to play in the third. So no punt team here. If you don't pick up any first downs, things can get out of hand. Lowry throws it out of the backfield. He's got Trussler. Trussler's got the edge, and he's got the first down. 40, 45, 50. And he's run out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him at the Coffee County 48-yard line. A gain of about 22. And a first vision, May. First down, Coffee County.
Full-service banking at First Vision Bank in Manchester, from loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. First Vision Bank, they have services for you, local partners, personal solutions. You can learn more at firstvisionbank.com.
Trussler's had a couple of big plays tonight when he's gotten his mitts on the football. Pressure coming off the edge. Lowry in trouble, shakes one, shakes another, scrambles, gets back to the line of scrimmage, crosses the 50, crosses the 45. I think he's got first down yardage. Yes, he does. Up to the 41-yard line. Gain of 11, and a First Vision Bank first down, Kason Lowry.
Well, great individual effort there from Kason Lowry. Made some stuff happen in the backfield. No quit in number 11. Good for a First Vision Bank first down and a gain of 11 there.
Our friends at Custom Auto and Rod Shop, they're having their Cars and Coffee Cruise in tomorrow. Check that out from 9 to 12 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza, 1329 MacArthur Street. It's a free event. Lots of fun. They usually have over 150 to 200 cars at that, so y'all be sure to stop by and see them at Cars and Coffee tomorrow in Manchester at the Administrative Plaza. First and 10. Man in motion left to right. Going to hand it to him on the jet. That's Matthew White. White trying to get his shoulders turned upfield. He finally does and gets up to about the 35-yard line. Gain of 6 for Matthew White on first down.
Good play there. Seeing Coffee County kind of open the playbook up a little bit, just kind of work on things. Good 6-yard gain there by White. Second 4.
Raiders are off next week, as Murray mentioned. So no football on Friday, but we'll have Friday Night Thunder. But the Raiders themselves will have a week off to heal up before finishing off the season. Got 3 games left after tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the regular season, and without a win tonight, which is not going to happen, Coffee County's up against him when it comes to playoffs. They're going to have to beat some in Chevyville and probably get some help. Scrambling, Lowry fighting through some tackles across the 30, up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 6 and a First Vision Bank first down. Coffee County with 1:14 to play in the third quarter. If you just tuned in, Brentwood controlling things. It's 42-7, probably the most lopsided game we've been in all year.
Yeah, Coffee County with more First Vision Bank first downs on this drive than they've had in the whole ball game. 3 on this drive, we're up to 5 in the ball game, so good job by the Raider offense just not to quit.
Josh Peterson, Dustin Murray with you. Red Raider football is driven by Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester. 2002, Hillsborough Boulevard. They turned 70 because they treat you right all the time at Al White Ford Lincoln. Browse their inventory while you listen to the ball game. AlWhiteMotors.com. Chandler England's down on the sideline. Holly Peterson's down there taking pictures and videos. Enjoy those later on Thunder Radio's Facebook and Instagram page. Thompson takes the handoff, picks up a couple of yards. Up to the 27. Congratulations to the Lady Raider volleyball team. They went 3-0 this week. 3 straight nights they played. They beat Tullahoma in 5 sets on Tuesday at Tullahoma, which was tough. They came back home on Wednesday, swept Grundy County, then went to Lawrenceburg and won in 5 sets on Thursday, and that is very hard to do.
Yeah.
So congratulations. They'll be at home next Tuesday against Franklin County in the first round of the district tournament. Lowry flips it out of the backfield to White. He catches it and loses a yard, and that ends the third quarter. 42-7. Coffee County trailing but driving when we come back.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Inventory has never been better than it is right now at Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester. Stop by, check out their all-new Navigators and Ford trucks. The pre-owned side of the lot is full of inventory as well. Al White Ford Lincoln has vehicles for all budget ranges. Bad credit? No problem. Let Al White try to get you into a vehicle today. Stop by and see them at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Online at alwhitemotors.com. You can trade right with Al White.
As we we start the fourth quarter. Running clock will continue on the first snap here. We switch directions. Raiders moving right to left on your radio dial. 3rd and about 9. They moved the ball pretty well here on this drive. Brentwood with several starters still out there. See a couple of guys maybe that aren't the ones. Lowry takes the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the sidelines. Miscommunication there. He was throwing to Jordan Thompson, who was running down the field. He never turned around to look for that at all.
Yep.
Incomplete.
Exactly right. Lowry was throwing maybe a back shoulder throw, and Thompson was going straight down the field. Ball incomplete. Now 4th down, Coffee County.
Certainly going to keep the offense out there for this one.
Yep. Not a lot of folks probably on the road, traveling for maybe vacations, fall break this week. Hope everybody has a safe week, good trips, be careful, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Summit to town, and a winnable game for Coffee County. Summit only one win on the season. That was against Spring Hill in their first game of the season, and hadn't won since. So good chance for Coffee County to get back in the win column in a couple of weeks.
Lowry's got 2 receivers to his right. Stem is to the left, and he's looking to throw here. Kaysen sets up, chunks one deep into the end zone. Incomplete. No flags. Just looking for Matthew White. Turnover on downs.
I think Coffee County wanted face guarding there. Maybe not a lot of the contact. The defender certainly didn't turn around and look for the football. Just kind of stood Matthew White's face. And
probably not something you're going to get in this situation,
no,
I don't think.
No, not at all.
Exactly also, right. Shout out to the Lady Raiders soccer team. I broadcast their game last night. Got a win on senior night, 8-0. Lily Mathern with 4 goals in that one. First down for Brentwood. They take over on downs. Strang still the quarterback. He's got 2 receivers to the left. New running back in the backfield, though. Inside handoff. See who that is. Number 31, Jaden Jenkins. And on the stop for Coffee County was Noah Williams. Getting some playing time tonight. Up to the 33. Picked up about 5. Clock will go quick. We're already down to 9:40 to play. With that mercy rule situation tonight. It's frustrating for Coffee County's coaches and players. You hope for a good ball game. It's not really been competitive. Jenkins takes the ball going left. He's got first down yardage before he's upended on the far side by Xander Gomez, who's made a lot of tackles tonight. I don't have the official totals. I bet he's got 10.
He's been very active over there, small corner. You don't want your defensive backs to make a lot of tackles, but unfortunately Xander's had to do that tonight.
1st and 10 at midfield. Two receivers right, Strang in the shotgun. Inside handoff. About 5 or 6 for Will Ludke. I did not see him at all on film. He's getting deeper into the bench. Ludke. 6 foot, 165-pound junior. 3rd and about 4 for the Bruins. Even just trying to kill clock, Brentwood has been effective. Strang going to try Ludke again. Inside run. Not as much this time. A couple of yards. Jace Cashin. First one to him.
Number 29.
2 yards. Makes it 3rd about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 here for Brentwood.
You don't know the name, you just call the number.
It's number, man. That's how you do it. I want to talk about Steve Jernigan Realty. Not been a lot of timeouts called tonight. They feature the finest realtors in the business, including Deanne McKenzie, Dusty White, and Lindsey Perry. Find them online at sjrhomesearch.com. Go with a local realtor, Steve Jernigan Realty. Inside handoff, plenty of running room, and first down yardage to the Coffee County 45-yard line. Ludke again. instead of 46. And they'll reset the chains, reset the dial-a-down. Photos from tonight's ball game be on Facebook and Instagram later. Search for Thunder Radio. Big thanks to Watson Metals for building those photo galleries for us. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Strang tries his tailback, running left, upended. After about 5 yards, Jaden Jenkins, number 31, on the carry. Coffee County starting to get some new players in as well. KJ Jones getting in at corner. Going to get Gomez out.
Coffee County going to have that week to heal up. Going to need to do that. A lot of bangs and bruises when you're 7 games into the season.
Speaking of, it's October. You know, in a month, and the calendar turns in November. We're playing high school basketball.
Crazy.
Strang. Handoff. Jones. A lot of running room. 30, 25, 20. Ain't nobody going to catch him. And that was Jaden Jenkins. Not Jones. Jaden Jenkins. For the touchdown. From 42 yards out. 48-7. The route is on and continuing. Fisher on for the extra point. When it's time for the next project around your house, you need an electrician. Norman Electric. That's who I called for my last project, and the project before that, and the project before that. 931-607-2274. Roberts to hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. It's 49-7. Brentwood handling business tonight on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. You're listening to Red Raider football, driven by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The LX series is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the U.S., built with premium features and the comfort and versatility to make your land your own. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Brothers Implement Company, 7593 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro.
Owens Provisions and Apparel kickoff coming from Brentwood. The clock usually stops, even in a mercy rule after the touchdown, at least I thought. But they just kept it running. We're down to 4:20 and ticking, so we're not going to be here much longer tonight. I might just go ahead and drive the whole way. I'm just going to stop halfway down to the beach tonight, Dustin Murray. I think I'll just take the whole trip.
Do it.
I don't think Holly would approve of that plan.
Just tell her to take a nap.
Can't wait for this post-game interview with Chandler England. He's going to do some kind of work tonight. Fisher kicking off. Line drive, going to chase Coffee County back into the end zone. Matthew White tried to sneak out of there. They won't let him. 1st and 10 at the 20, and Coffee County going to send the offense back out there. Curious to see if it's still the ones. I see Taz Garrett and Kane Dixon. But I see a few others mixing in. I see Jared Jordan in the ball game. And Kason Lowry does not have a helmet on.
Going in.
Yeah, thank you, Chandler. Yeah, Caleb Hill going to get the snaps at quarterback here for the final 3:25.
Let's get some of these young guys involved. Kason Lowry still with another year, but you never know. Injury buzz can hit, and you want to have Caleb Hill with some varsity experience in case his number's ever called, and good chance to do that here.
He's going to fake the handoff to Garrett and run it, no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage is it. Caleb's got a pretty good arm, and if you watch him throw the football, he's got some good spin on it. We go inside to 3 minutes left on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard tonight. Lincoln County handling Tullahoma tonight. Not surprised that they're going to win the game. A little surprised that it got so lopsided. Curious to hear how that shook out. He'll go to hand to Garrett this time. Garrett and carry tacklers up to the 24, maybe the 25-yard line. Look at Tez. You know that's a guy that Coach Harmon's going to rely on heavily down the road, not just this season, but in years to come. He's just a sophomore. He's got a great build. I'm sure they're going to work more on his speed and his weight program. He's a guy that you feel like next year probably can do a lot for you. 3rd and 5. Hill and Tez Garrett going to put Matthew White in motion. Hands it off to Matthew on the jet. Trying to stretch that defense. Not a lot, though. He's going to pick up about 3. And he's short of the sticks. 4th down. Enough of a chill tonight. The cheerleaders put their jackets on. Dance team didn't, though. They're standing strong. .35-21 in the 3rd quarter for Tullahoma. So that game's not over yet. They're trailing. I guess I figured all the games are over like ours. I guess not everybody's in the mercy rule, so they still got a little time left. 4th and 2. Maybe 1 or 2 plays after this at most. Hand off to Garrett. He's got 1st down yardage. He crosses the 30, pulls tacklers up to the 34. Give him 5. And a First Vision Bank 1st down. Coffee County.
Good push up front. Good job by Garrett. Get that 6 at First Vision Bank 1st down. Garrett a little shaken up when he comes up, but he's going to stay in the game. 45 seconds and ticking. This will probably be the last play in this one. See if they let Caleb Hill air it out one or 2 times before this is over.
.30 seconds to play. Probably the final play of the game. I think Coffee County's worried about doing anything else. Just going to hand it off and call it a night. Gain of about 4 there for Tez, and that'll do it. All Brentwood tonight.
Yeah, it was.
49-7, the final score on the Coffee County Bank scoreboard. We'll have our player of the game momentarily. We'll be presenting that thanks to All Creatures Veterinary Clinic. We'll do final stats with Dustin Murray as well. And we'll get you back to the studio after that. Probably an all-time fast game, an hour and 55 minutes in this one. Coffee County falls to